Alright YouTube, this is Mr. Donald Will 13 back again with another MUT 25 video, and I'm doing my giveaway results as well as a gameplay video. And I know it took a little while, but I wanted everyone to enter. So without further ado, let's announce the winners. I did use random.org to pick them, and number 37 came up, so that means Incred the Man, you did win. Nate Solder, I will get to you as soon as possible. Also, for the winner of the Tambahali, we have Randy, who is number 5. Once again, I will get back to both of you as soon as possible. Don't worry, guys. You didn't miss nothing on that gameplay. So the guy I'm playing is Crushdo. He's a buddy of mine on PlayStation, and he has Marshawn Lynch at running back, as you can see, which is pretty frustrating to stop most of the time, unless you get him to fumble, which is rare. So I do think I know the play here, so I end up going in some Fag D, first and goal defense, and first really pass of the game, I injure Phillip Rivers, which is huge. So he loses a quarterback, which is kind of the end of the drive and whatnot. So anyway, I get the ball back. I have Calvin Johnson. It's third down and 11, pretty important third down. Calvin Johnson makes a catch that I probably should not have gotten. Anyway, I go for it on 4th and 4 because I know the kid, and I don't know, I feel like I knew his defense at the time, so I threw right there. And not only did I get that completion for the first down, I also got rushing the passer, which means I do move up all the way to the opponent 46, which is huge. So, on to the game. We do a play that I find really dangerous with Randy Moss, and usually if he's not covering Randy Moss, I find he isn't, or if he is covering Randy Moss, he doesn't cover Calvin Johnson. I thought that there, and I made that mistake. And a bad pass by me. It really wasn't a good decision at all. So I go back into Fag D with this cover 2 sync scheme, really, and I drop an extra guy back. And Dawkins, I really thought the camera was about to turn. I thought I had the pick. That was Deshaun Jackson, believe it or not, who made the catch in traffic. A wonderful catch in traffic at that. So after he drove down the field, he throws it again to, well, after a long wait in Fag D, I get the sack. He never actually does get the ball off. You see you've got Robert Griffin the third in right now, just the gold version, but it's still a good card. I end up forcing a field goal because there's only like a few seconds left in the half. As you can see, the game just kind of went quickly. A lot of clock was just killed. So I decided to do a screen pass with my running back Walter Payton, and he gets hit hard, but he makes it to field goal range, and I kick a field goal instantly to tie it up at the half. Now, I make sure I drill this, tie it up at half. I get the ball back, which is huge, which means I'm going to put pressure on him after I score, hopefully, on this next drive. So I see him using the safety, and I think he makes a mistake, and he does. He doesn't cover Calvin Johnson at all, as I saw him use at safety. He likes going for the strips, so he often gets his guys to trip or miss tackles, which is actually kind of beneficial because he doesn't get the strip a lot. He just goes for the strip tackle. So after driving down the field like that, I make a quick pass to Gronk, and those drag routes are really nice when you have tight ends making the drag route, because after that I just have them put their head down and they truck through like that. And usually I don't show kickoffs, but in this case I will, because he does make a huge gash into this next drive where I do end up getting him with Talib right there, but he's already down at the 28, which is ridiculous. So he gets the ball, and really I think this is the very next play, he makes a very quick pass, by the way, to Victor Cruz, in which none of my coverage guys could get there fast enough to cover that. I had that covered. It was just locked down. So I audible to a man blitz, hoping the pressure gets there, because usually the coverage doesn't do anything. And it did do something, but RG3 ran for a touchdown and trucked Cushing, which never made sense to me whatsoever. One thing about Crushdo is he does go for it on the field goals or the extra points. And it is pretty frustrating because I always forget to come out into some sort of coverage, so he virtually always gets it, which is it's just really annoying. So it's 3rd and 22. I end up getting backed up after a big sack, and I threw it to Randy, and I said before, guys, Randy makes huge plays for me, and I chucked it to him because I chucked it to him because I knew he might come down with it. I had to come up with something. I didn't want to get sacked in my end zone or anything like that. Unfortunately, you saw there Randy Moss got injured. That is huge. It just felt like after that, it really did feel like he still had the momentum, even if I score with Bolitnikoff on that fade route. I am up, but it felt like he had the momentum, even though because I'm having to go for 2 because he went for 2, and I do end up getting it with a wonderful catch by Casper, might I add, right there. I mean, I can't believe he got his feet down right there. So Casper plays pretty clutch for me, but like I said, guys, it just seemed like he had the momentum, and for most of the game, or most of this quarter, he really did. I mean, look at this pass he makes downfield, and he breaks tackles, and I just lost Palomalu, who's my backup safety, because I usually run a lot of formations with my backup safety in. So losing Palomalu was not the best for me. Anyway, I still run same type of coverage, cover 2 sink scheme, and he throws a dot to Marshawn Lynch, and like I said, guys, another momentum shifter, but that changed the momentum to me right there. I got away with very slight PI. I ran right into that tight end with Dion, and if I hadn't done that, it would have probably been 2, and it'd have been a tie. So he's panicking, obviously, and I don't know what to call because it's 2nd and 10. I don't know what he's about to do. I'm confused right now. He's been making plays on defense, so I go for a pass, and right off the bat, I think Carter had him, but he didn't. Carter's slower than my usual guys down there. Usually I have someone like Moss or Calvin Johnson, and I just don't have those big guys down there anymore. I had Chris Carter, and though he's a good receiver, he's just not going to burn anyone, especially Crow Marty. So I'm back on defense. It's 17-18. I'm worried about how this game is going to go from here on. And on a 4th down conversion play, he makes that pass. And I thought, oh crap, I'm going to lose this game as soon as he completed it. But dropping Jarrell Casey in coverage, he forces a fumble. He makes the play, really the only play Jarrell Casey's ever made. So anyway, big 3rd down and 7 to keep going and keep draining clock. And Emmitt Smith, this is Thanksgiving Emmitt, makes a huge play, who really only comes in on 3rd downs because he's my 3rd down running back. Well, I try the same type of thing again because it's 3rd and goal, and I really want to put points up to put pressure on him. And once again, Emmitt Smith really proves his point here. Look at that break. He breaks 1 tackle, 2, 3, 4 tackles. He breaks 4 tackles to take it for 6 guys. That was an unbelievable play by Emmitt Smith. I wish I could... Emmitt Smith will forever be on my team because, first of all, he doesn't sell for too much. And second of all, that play was unbelievable. And he does make plays. So, in the end, what you didn't see there was I did injure Deshaun Jackson in the kickoff. And I thought he has no more burners. Well, he had Mike Wallace. You saw that catch right there. That was frustrating. Anyway, Luke Kuechly makes a key tackle to keep him in bounds. And that was huge because that means he has to do hurry-up offense. That means this is the last play. This is the play of the game. This is whether or not it goes to overtime. Because I did put pressure on him. He has to score 8. Cushing comes up with a clutch pick. I know it's crowded down there with all those zones. And Cushing just comes with a huge pick. And a pick for 6, too, to end the game with 0 seconds. That was a great game, guys. I had a lot of fun playing with him. And I had a lot of fun showing you guys this gameplay. Stay tuned for my upcoming videos, guys. There's Deshaun Jackson's injury, actually. But anyway, guys, stay tuned for my upcoming videos, guys. And till next time, peace out.